All right, we're live. Cold calling on Zillow live. If it goes well, I'm going to post it. Let's get it.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Redialing. Double dial. If you didn't double dial them, you didn't dial them. Showtime. What you do in the dark. Champions are built in the dark. What you do in the dark will be praised in public.
What did Bing say? I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it.
Yep, that's right.
It's forged in the dark.
Uh-oh, somebody calling? They calling back? No, who the hell is that? Do it by myself. Come on, we need to call a deal. Here we go. 228-313.
Hello?
Hey, I was calling about your house on Carson Drive.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is it still available?
It is. Just to be transparent with you, man, I'm a wholesaler myself. This will not work as a wholesale deal. It'll only work as an owner finance for a family looking to move into it to fix it up as they're living in it. If it was a wholesale deal, I would have just sold it myself to the buyers that I know, or listed it on the MLS.
I appreciate the honesty up front. Did you already have my number saved? Did I talk to you before?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, every call that I've gotten from the first sale by owner Zillow, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the shark's out here.
Yeah, for sure, man. But hey, bro, thank you so much for reaching out, man.
Absolutely. Do you do deals a lot in Gulfport? Or
Not necessarily, no.
are you from Mississippi?
Well, I actually live here now, but yeah, I've done quite a few. But
Okay, I'm from Slidell.
okay, cool, man.
Like, that's where I'm born and raised, so I'm very familiar. Like, I have strong buyers in Gulfport. But seller finance, I have a buyer who specifically does seller finance, and she only buys in Gulfport. I mean, what kind of seller finance?
So if this is an investor, she probably wouldn't be interested. But yeah, man, I'm looking for $12,000 down, and
Okay.
depending on how long she's willing to carry the note, whether that's 10, 15 years.
That's not bad.
Depending on her monthly payment. But yeah, it probably, honestly, bro, it really wouldn't even make sense for an investor. I wouldn't even, waste your time. But yeah, it'll be anywhere from $800 to $900 a month.
How much is rent? Why do you say it's not worth an investor?
It wouldn't rent well.
Oh, yeah?
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she would buy it, too.
Yeah.
You know the rents are low right there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The most you can probably get for that house right there in that neighborhood, with a one bathroom, is probably about $800 a month. So it wouldn't even make sense, man. Unless you were just looking for something to kind of offset her taxes, but other than that, it wouldn't make sense for a rental because you got to put a good amount of money into it in order to get it rentable ready. Even if you're renting section, yeah.
So these pictures are like really recent?
Yeah, literally like a couple days ago.
So you're looking for like a homeowner for real?
Yeah.
Have you thought about listing it?
Yeah.
Like a novation?
It wouldn't work for a novation either, man. I'm actually doing three novations. I got them sitting on the market. But yeah, nah. If it did work for Novation, I definitely would have did it. But it's not that type of deal, man.
So I'm guessing you got time on this, or you have a relationship with the seller or something.
No, I am the seller.
Oh, you bought it?
4 years ago. Yeah, I had bought it 4 years ago.
Oh, wait. So why are you selling it now in seller finance?
Say it again.
I said, why are you selling it now in the way you're selling it, like through seller finance?
Yeah, so basically, I ran out of money right now. I got all my money in my 3 novations that's been listed.
Oh, you did real novations.
Yeah. Like actually fixing up the house. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, man. So, basically, I'm just not in a position right now to do what it needs to be done as far as to fix it up. So, I'm gonna just, put in a seller finance or rent to own buyer in there.
So you wouldn't even
just take it over as is.
you wouldn't let an investor buy it? I don't think the $12,000 is a problem. I mean, one of them has to be lower. I think the one that makes the most sense long term is the payments that you would want.
Right. And the reason why it wouldn't make sense, like I said, I had bought it 4 years ago. It currently still has a mortgage, so there's.
Oh.
Right. So that, yeah, it definitely wouldn't work for an investment. Trust me, that would not be smart for sure.
So this is just eating out your pockets then, since it's vacant and they got a mortgage on it.
Yep. That's where I'm at, man. But yeah, bro. I do really appreciate you calling, man. I definitely don't think that this would even be worth your time, but
Yeah. I mean, I'd still throw it to her and just see. I mean, because I have a connection with her. I'm really close with her.
Definitely, man. Go ahead and make a fee on top of it, man. Send it to her. Whatever. Even if you could get in it on like a wrap, totally up to you. Like I said, I'm almost 1,000% positive. That
Yeah.
it would work, just because of the work that it needs. But
Yeah. Where do you buy? You buy deals a lot in Gulfport?
No. Mainly Virginia.
Virginia. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just moved to Gulfport.
No. I have been down here for, 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
And you still do business in Virginia?
Yeah, virtually.
Virtual wholesale? Or are you buying it?
Yep, like novations, wholesale.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, man, just shoot me a text if, you swing it by your lady. I am the actual owner, so there is no, whatever it is. If you can, make something happen, love you to make some money. If not, don't even waste your time, bro.
No, I got you, and I appreciate you being honest with me. And if I send you a deal in Virginia, because I have a lot of people that I work with, and I actually
I could
teach.
possibly move it, but it got to be in Hampton Roads, though. I could possibly move it.
It has to be where?
In Hampton Roads. There's Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Portsmouth. Anything else, like, I'm not probably going to be able to move it for you. I'd be doing the same thing that you'd probably be doing, like reaching out to buyers, but, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll still save your contact as you said Northwest Virginia?
No. Norfolk. So it's just Hampton.
Norfolk.
And Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Hampton, and all that.
Okay. What was your name again?
Matt.
It's nice to meet you, Matt.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But I'm gonna definitely holler at you, man. I'll definitely be in touch, bro.
All right. Appreciate you, Matt.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, well, he was a wholesaler, but still got some value out of him. I'm going to save this and probably going to add him to my network, like cash buyers. He said West Virginia. Even though he's not that strong over there, still I'd put him in my network and I'd still pass this along to my buyer. It looks like a deal to me. I don't care what he says. But the rent is important. So either way, I'm going to import him into my CRM. The ARV is low, but it's all about the rent if we're going to do seller finance. I don't know if I should end the video right here. That was a cold call. Let's call a little bit more. So boom, we got the filters on here for sale, under 200, home type houses and multifamily only. You can't even see that. Boom, boom, boom. Only by owner. 1 day on Zillow. And now I'm just calling any of them all around the country. People tripping. Y'all can see what it looks like. All right, Tyler, Texas. Ooh, that bitch looks beat up. Nah, it's not a deal. Zillow Street. This looks interesting. Seeing if it's in my CRM already. All right, let's call this one. It's only been on here for 1 hour. Somebody saying something? My bad, y'all. I didn't even see none of this. Bro's on the phone with him earlier. Do you only call Zillow, Facebook? Yes. Fizbo, yes. Draco, what's up? Do you only call Zillow, Fizbo? How do you get their number? Their numbers on the listing or just from listed on Zillow? Yeah, y'all, this is on Zillow. This is on Zillow. This is a Zillow lead. Just posted an hour ago. They just posted this an hour ago. Now I'm about to call them.
Please leave your message for
Redialing. See, the other person, you see how quick he was to tell me that? Look, bro, I'm a wholesaler too. Hello?
Please leave your message for
Ryan Broussard.
Ryan Broussard. Probably a wholesaler too. Hey, if y'all want this lead, this is a good lead. If y'all call this, and get this under contract, 107 Zillia Street in Lafayette, I could get that sold. That looks like a deal. They didn't answer the phone though.
What's up, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try 957. Okay, but I'm gonna send it out to like 3 guys that might want it. All right. Oh, hey. How many beds and baths do they have?
No. Paris, Texas. Okay. Sherman. I think I already got this dude in my number, in my phone. Eight, 3, 8, 4. Yeah, I already know this guy. I'm gonna just call him. See, he's already a cash buyer.
Yeah. I mean, it has potential. I mean, it's a good area, but it's like,
Yo, what's going on?
oh damn, that's
Hey, not
cool.
much, man. How you doing?
Doing good. I was on Zillow and I seen you had a property in Paris. Like, if it's still available, I'll still send it to all of my buyers.
Hollow, right?
I don't think I don't know if you sent this to me before.
So it's a house, but it just has 0 lot line.
Well, so yeah, take a look at it. I'm fucking sick right now, man.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not trying to have like a long conversation.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's three.
I mean, I can kind of see it on
properties,
Google, but
2 single-family homes and a lot.
Okay. And then how much are you asking for all 3 of them? I guess if you're doing a package deal.
Yeah,
cool, bro. I'm gonna send it out.
75 for all 3.
yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
25, 25, 25.
The lot's not gonna be worth 25. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send it out to my buyers right now. I don't want to have you talking more than I know throat probably hurts and stuff. But
Alright, well, for sure.
yeah.
Hit me up tomorrow or something.
All right, that's a deal.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I've been calling on Zillow for so long. I know half the people that post on here. For real.
You're out of lease?
Huh?
You're out of lease?
No, I just see this deal posted on Zillow that just got posted, and I know the person who posted it. The Grange. I think this is my friend that posted this. Shown by appointment. Yeah, it's my friend probably. 706. No, who is this? The Grange. Ugh, they're asking top market value.
Georgia?
Fuck it, let's call him. It's probably gonna be a grumpy seller. This is probably gonna be a grumpy seller, for real.
Hello, you've reached Russ with Amgen. Please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible.
Redialing.
Hello, you've reached Russ with Amgen. Please leave a message and I'll return.
Ooh, this is a bad one. Punta Gorda. I think I've seen this one actually. bet I had this under contract already. Ash Street. Let me see where Ash Street is. Yep. No, that's in Texas. Who is this? 2 hours ago? Lord, this is a deal. Yo, how do you usually approach FSBO given they typically aren't super motivated and are used to getting calls with lowball offers, so they get all defensive when you call? It's part of the journey, my friend. It's a part of it. Comes with the territory. You gotta learn how to deal with it. What is your conversation rate on FSBOs? I don't know. I don't know what that means. My conversation rate? I don't know what that means. How do you usually approach FSBO? All right, you're asking. Yeah, so the key is to call them right when they pop up. This one is 2 hours ago, and this looks like a deal. Just glancing at it. Ooh, it's only 900 square feet, but let me see. 160, damn. Nah. They're asking too much. Damn. All right, so look. Y'all about to see. Y'all want to see how it happens? Like, how many contracts do you usually get signed? The KPIs are if you have 20 conversations every day and you make 3 offers every day, so that's 90 offers in a month, you should get 4 contracts signed minimum. Minimum, you should get 4. Let me turn on. But I'm about to, so this one is a hot lead, but they're asking way too much. So y'all about to see what happens. Dialing.
Go for Aaron.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not much. How about you?
I'm doing blessed. I'm grateful to be alive. Thank you for asking. What was your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Nice to meet you, Aaron. I'm Isaiah Malone song.
Cool.
I was actually just calling because I seen you had just posted this house in Punta Gorda on Ash Street. It looks very interesting.
Sure. It's a good house. A little bit of money for rehab, and you got a $300,000 house for $200.
Yeah, 300. Yeah.
I just rehabbed it, and I had it listed for $300.
Wait, you just rehabbed it? Oh.
Oh yeah.
This just happened?
I rehabbed it, and then the flood happened.
Yeah.
And wiped out everything I did.
Dang. Did the insurance get you right?
So that's my hang up right now. I got it listed, but I'm waiting for my insurance. I have my claim in. My adjuster says I should have a settlement in 30 days. If it goes right, I can sell at this price.
Okay. So this is contingent upon the insurance claim.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Man, that sucks. But you should be good though, huh?
I got insurance, so we just gotta get them to pay. You know, if I get them to give me 100, I need 100 out of them basically. I got 300 in the house.
Wait, 300 in the house?
Yeah, I paid 190. I put another 100,000 in the house to rehab it.
Dang. Dang, 90. What was the condition worse than this?
Oh yeah. Oh, I had it completely gutted.
The whole house was gutted.
The whole house, it was nasty. These people were nasty.
So, what's...
Roof's 3 years old.
Okay.
I did everything else. I did new electric, new plumbing, all new cabinets, new vanities, new floors.
What is...
Gone. The vanities are gone. The floors are gone.
What's the flood insurance look like?
What do you mean?
Like, how much does it cost, like, per year, you think, around there?
Johnny, what do we pay for flood insurance? We paid $3,000. Oh yeah, we had to pay in full, right? So
So the policy goes to the new owner, even though they pay me.
Wait, say that again. You broke up.
So we paid $3,000, right, for the flood insurance.
Uh-huh.
But they make you pay up front with flood insurance, so you got to pay the whole thing.
Yeah, especially right there.
But it's transferable to the new owner.
Okay, that's good news.
That's good news. Even though they're gonna pay me, let's say you bought the house, you'd get.
You think it's gonna raise though because it just flooded?
Oh yeah, probably. Right?
Yeah.
I
So
mean, it's already $3,000. Where they gonna go? They probably can't go too high because everybody in the whole town is screwed, right? So we're all gonna go up. If you get $50 out of everybody, that's a lot of money.
yeah, that's something I'd have to do some research on, due diligence, and talk to my partner about. But it's still. I'm originally from Louisiana.
Is that where you are now?
Yeah, Baton Rouge area.
Calls like crazy.
You said what?
I'm getting phone calls like crazy today.
Really? I mean, it looks like it looks very interesting. I'll say that.
Oh, the house was awesome, dude. I did a really good job. I've insured it well. I didn't insure the contents, which was a mistake. But, I've had all the inspections. My inspector even said, wow, I'd buy a house from you because I bought it to flip it. And then the market took a dive on me. So I've been sitting on it. And it's only been finished for about 6 months. And then this happened.
And it's still, dang. So you're just getting the short end of the stick.
This is one of 3.
That are doing the same thing?
Well, one house I lived in, and I had a motorhome that was valued at more money than this that I lost as well.
My gosh.
So,
I'm looking at some of the comps. And are you in front of a computer right now?
no.
I'm looking at the ones that sold just within this year in this neighborhood. And it looks like, I can't tell if they were flipped or not. I'd have to see. But this one down the street on Amy Street.
Ames, yeah, Ames.
Ames. It sold for $211. It was a 2-bed, 2-bath.
That's a greenhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an eclectic house, I'd say that.
What is that?
That house is screwed too. They got flooded.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody got flooded, huh?
Yeah.
But when did the flood happen?
2 weeks ago?
Dang. So that means that the people who bought this, because this was sold 3 months ago, 2 months ago. You said what?
They're fucked.
Yeah, they just bought the house.
Yeah.
And then they got another one, a 3.2, 1,200 square feet on Vasco Street. That sold for $249 2 months ago. So it's looking like, but I don't know if. So if I'm going off of after repair value, it's looking like it's in the two somethings. Where are you getting the 300 from?
That's what I had it listed for because before the flood, I paid $190. I'm telling you my numbers, so that's where I'm getting it from. I paid $190. I put $100 in on the rehab.
And then you had it on market for how much?
I started on market at $340. The market took a shit, and I bumped it down to $300, and then I got hit with the flood.
300?
Yeah.
And you had $290 in it.
I'm trying. You can't do nothing with your money if you don't have your money.
Yeah. Wait, so you would have took a loss on it at 300
Well, God, I'd be right there, right? I'd be right there.
if you got to pay 6% to commissions?
No, I don't deal with.
Oh, you had it on for sale by owner is what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was not on the MLS.
Yeah, I don't need no realtors. They're just a waste of time.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, you would have made something, but dang, risking 90 or 100 grand for 10 grand that sucks.
Yeah, but I've been locked in before for years at places, so that ain't fun either.
Yeah. So what do you think would be Man, I guess from an investor's point of view, this kind of wouldn't make sense at 160. If it was, I mean, how long was it? Did you have it for sale?
For around 3-4 months, 5 months maybe.
And you said no bites. Why do you think it was no bites? Just because of the market, the way the market is right now in the election, you think?
The market in Florida is so snowbird driven.
Yeah.
When we finished the renovation, we didn't hit the timeline right.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so snowbird driven, especially this town. Hey, toss it around. Call me back. You never know.
Toss it around.
Pretty firm on the price.
Pretty firm?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I actually have my partner right here next to me, actually, working next to me at his office, and he's actually underwriting it with me while I'm talking to you. So I'm actually giving him all this info.
Sure.
So you rehab it. So I'm assuming, is the foundation good? It's on a slab foundation?
Yeah, it's on a slab. It's a block house. Roof is 3 years old.
Okay.
Old roof.
Okay.
Septic system, city water.
Septic, okay. City water. How's the septic?
Electric panel. I never had no problem with it. I didn't do anything to it or test it. But it's got a lift pump. Everything works as it should.
Like you haven't serviced it since you've had it?
No, I've only had it just a little bit over 2 years, maybe.
Okay. But you think you haven't had any problems with it so far?
Well, it works. We all go to the bathroom over there and flush the toilet.
Okay. So when are you supposed to get, as far as timeline and looking to close, you said it's contingent upon the insurance claim. When would you be looking to close if, let's say, we did come to an agreement and we gave you a number that you like? I mean, how soon would you be looking to close on this?
I'm thinking 30 to 45 days.
30 to 45 days. That's when you get when you should know something?
That's when I should know something. And my personal house got destroyed in Hurricane Ian, and I used this adjuster then, and he got me more than I paid for the house, and he was right on with the timeline. So I really like this guy. I got him again on this house and my own other house. So I believe him when he says that he thinks we're going to see action in 30 days.
Okay. Is there anyone else that owns the house that would be opposed to you selling, or that you have to talk to, or anybody else?
No.
Like,
I own the house with my girlfriend, but she's right here in the room with me, and we've already hashed this out. We flip houses, we flip houses, we do real estate. So we're on board right now.
okay. Yeah. So y'all been doing this together. How long have you been doing this together for?
30 years.
Dang. I was thought you was about to say like 6 months or something, or like a year, 2 years, 30 years.
Oh, yeah. We're old.
Damn, together.
Yeah.
You not married? Yeah.
What's that for? Uncle Sam?
Yeah. I hear you. That's right. Okay, but y'all two are on board. You're definitely selling it. I mean, what if the insurance doesn't come back though?
If it don't come back, I can do the work myself. I can put the sheetrock back, all the cabinets, everything back. I think I can do it for like 18 grand, and I'll start renting that place and bringing in 2,200 a month, 2,500 a month on the snowbirds.
18? You think 18 is what it needs?
18 grand? Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying 18. I thought you meant to rehab it. You're saying it's 18,000 to rehab?
That's my estimate. Yeah, 18,000.
Okay. And what is that? That's
Sheetrock is cut out 3 feet down, right? So we need sheetrock 3 feet down. Probably looking at about 400 square feet of sheetrock, maybe 500. All new floors except the bathrooms. They have tile. It's 2 baths, so you need 2 vanities. The toilets are fine, who cares? Just wash them off, right? New floors in the main room and lower cabinets. If you look at my pictures, I have my brand new $3,000 quartz countertop suspended with 2x4s and shit.
Oh, I see it.
I'm going to sink the
Yeah.
I just bought those at Home Depot. They still sell them. They still sell the same matching cabinets. So, you know, it's like boom, boom, boom. Put this thing back together like Legos.
Damn. So, if you do, all right. So you would rent it. That's okay. Yeah, that's the smart thing. You couldn't sell it if you refixed it and you didn't get the insurance claim, right?
Well, I'd probably have to take a loss at that point.
Yeah. So even if we were to come in at full asking price, we would still have to wait and see what the final decision is from the insurance claim.
Yeah.
Okay. But would you, let's say that we did come up to a number that you and your girlfriend, what's her name? So I don't have to call her your girlfriend.
Joan.
Joan? All right, let's say you and Joan, me and my partner give you guys a number. My partner's name is Vince. Let's say me and Vince give you a good number that you guys agree on. Would you and Joan even be ready to make a decision today and move forward?
That's a tough question. Wasn't expecting that one. Probably not. I'd probably need 24 hours.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, probably have to stew a little bit. Because I don't want to burn people either. I gotta make sure I get my stuff, you know?
Right. Yeah, obviously if we were to come to an agreement, we would have to be cautious and aware of that also. Cause like,
I understand where you're coming from because my phone is ringing quite a bit.
yeah, you're definitely gonna get some calls on it.
Everybody's got the same problem as with my timeline with the insurance. You know, everybody's got the same problem.
Yeah, I mean, if we were to make numbers work, I don't think it'd be too big of an issue. If we can make the numbers work, and we have a timeline like secure, like 30, 45 days, like you said, it shouldn't be too bad. Whenever we get under contract with people or agree on a price, we set the money aside, you know. So we put the money on hold in a separate account. That way we're ready to go whenever the title work comes back. So yeah, we wouldn't want to keep it held up too long. But I mean, if it makes sense for us, you know, Vince is over here underwriting it, looking at it, everything, and looking at the rent rates and everything. So if the numbers make sense, the numbers make sense. I mean, we're ready to go. But either way, you said you would need 24 hours to what?
Yeah, I would definitely have to sleep on. I mean, let's say you said, okay, I'll give you the 160, right?
Yeah, why would you not jump on that?
To the top. Well, because I don't want to burn you. I don't want to.
I mean, we're gonna be cautious of it. Vince could hear everything we're saying.
Yeah.
Say what's up, Vince. Can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going, man?
You heard him?
Still have to sleep on it because my girlfriend's not here, Joan.
Oh, I thought she was sitting right next to you.
She went in the bedroom. Okay. She's back here now. She's back coming up.
What's up, Joan?
She get here.
Oh.
Yeah, I would definitely have to sleep on it.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. Look, can you give me like 2 seconds? Can I put you on hold so I could talk with Vince and see what he calculated, and if it makes sense, I'll just give you that number. If it doesn't make sense for whatever reason, I'll tell you why, and at least we'll part ways as friends.
That sounds cool.
All right. I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. Okay. All right. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. All right.
Are you forcing that deal?
Forcing the deal? No, I'm just showing the people, like, even if, like, come on, practice makes perfect. Like, a amateur would have got on the phone with him and, like, oh, it's not a deal, just get off the phone. Like, bro, no. Build a relationship with him, find out what his situation is, and can I help his situation? If I can't find a solution, you know, give him multiple solutions. If I can't find a solution for it right now, it's still worth putting in my CRM and following up on. But this is, I mean, the numbers are just from what he's done to the house, so can't argue with his numbers. I mean, I could tell him what the market is. I could tell you what the market is giving, I could tell him what the market is giving, but either way, he has certain numbers in mind that he has to take care of. I think the most that I could possibly get it under contract for would be 100. Just because that flood fucked everything up. What?
Nah. It's not a good attitude to have.
What?
Me laughing at your offer.
Oh.
It's not a good.
What's wrong? Why were you laughing at it?
Because it's so low.
Oh yeah, I didn't take it that way. But yeah, it's low.
Yeah, but it's not. I should, be more positive.
Got the vest on.
You know about the double-breasted, man.
All right, guys. So we are gonna offer him. Damn, I forgot his name. What's his name? I forgot his name. We're gonna offer him 100,000. You still with me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so we were going back and forth. We were looking over it, what our options are as far as an exit strategy. And yeah. So, we talked about, the insurance and everything and how you need time to look at that. And we put that into consideration into our offer. So, we're willing to buy it. We'd buy it as is. Obviously, it's as is. You don't have to do any more work to it. We could close within the 30 to 45 day range, or if you need more time, that's fine. And we'd cover all the closing costs for you. If we were to buy this property cash, like I said, we have it set aside, so it's an easy sale. We'd probably have to be at around $100,000.
Yeah, right in line with about everybody else I've got today. But yeah, no, I'm pretty firm. I'm sorry.
I got you. You said everybody else was at 100 too?
So I've had, believe me, my phone is bringing up about 88, 100, 113, and I had another one. I forget what that guy said.
So what would happen if you took it at 100 and then you get 100 from the insurance company?
I'd lose 100.
Wait, so how would you make money at 160 then?
I'm not, but I get the majority of my money back, so I can go do something else,
And you knew it wasn't smart to list it for higher than 160? Or why didn't you list it for higher?
That's a great question. I might take it down and do that, based on the volume I've had.
I think you're going to keep getting the same answers that
Yeah,
you've been getting.
Right. I think I got to take it down and change it up.
Yeah, I'm saying, so you would be losing $40,000 if you sold it at 160.
Yes, I would. If the insurance company paid me, that's still another question.
Wait, so I don't understand why you don't just keep this.
Because I'm sick of doing the work. I want to do other things.
Wait, so you bought it in 2022, correct?
It might have been might have been December 21, but yeah, let's say 22.
And
Unless you're looking at the county record, you know that.
And you said you bought it for 190?
Yeah, 190.
Who had it you didn't have it since 2018, huh?
No.
Dang, yeah, you really bought this for 190.
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Still COVID time back then,
So what's
Florida was on fire.
So you're willing to lose $40,000 if the insurance gives you that claim in the next 30 to 45 days?
Yes, I am. Other than that, I'm going to keep it and make $25,000 a year on rental.
I guess the real question is that the only fact that I don't know is if you really put $100,000 into it.
Well, you can think about it. I had to completely gut it. I did not put the roof on or the AC. I did put a second mini split in, but I had to do everything else. So when I say 100 grand, yeah, it's a round figure. Oh my God, I'm getting another call.
Man, I know it's got to be frustrating.
Round figure. It could have been 96, 97, you know.
Yeah,
It was up there though.
but around 100, in the 90s at least.
Yeah.
Man, well, look, I know you're about to get a ton of phone calls from people who are, you know,
I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna take it down and raise the price.
yeah,
All right.
raise the price. I mean, I don't know how that'll go, but I mean, it might sit on the market, but hopefully at least you get your insurance money. Yeah, right. That's good. Well, save my number. I'm going to text you my name, my number, my company website and everything. That way you have it. I want to stick out. I don't want to be another needle in the haystack of all the other people that call you. Because I like it. We do like it. We're willing to buy it. We're willing to pay cash for it. It's just, if we were to pay cash, we'd probably, as is condition, and cover all the closing costs, we'd need to be at 100. So,
The closing cost is a bullshit line because
I mean, it's true. I'm going to cover the closing costs for you.
$10,000.
I mean, I got it, though. I got it for you. You ain't got to worry about it. And you're saving on commission.
All right, yes, send me a text. We'll pick it up later.
Sometimes we'll do prorated taxes, too. But yeah, for sure. I'll send you a text right now.
No,
Summertime.
All right, brother. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye. This is the lead to go into the CRM. All right, cold. That's a cold follow-up.
oh, we're doing good. Now we're doing good.
I'm going to text him my info.
Because we're going out Friday, Saturday. We're going out.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
that's a cold follow-up. I put him in my CRM.
Friday.
Call him in 30 days. Call him in 45 days. Follow up. See how it's going with the insurance claim. It's just, it goes. So this is how your wholesale business is fed. This is how your wholesale business lives. You just call people like this, right? Not everybody's going to want to sell. But you call them. You be cool with them. You don't just call them and give them a shitty offer and then hang up. Call them, build a relationship with them, and put them in your CRM. And follow up with them and make sure, see, this has only been on here for 2 hours. So I try to get it while I was on the phone with him, he was like, man, my phone's ringing. Somebody's calling me right now. So you want to get them while they're hot. It's never too late. It's 6 p.m. right here right now. It's never too late to call. But when you call these homes, try to get them while they're hot. 2 hours, 1 hour, 12 hours, less than 24 hours. Call them. Even if the price is not good, don't discriminate by price. Jerry Norton always says don't discriminate them based on price, and give them a real offer. And this is just going in my CRM. This is a good lead to have, and you guys should do the same. Don't get discouraged when somebody wants $1 million for a $100,000 house, right, or whatever. Don't get discouraged. Put them in your CRM. Follow up with them. That's how momentum is built. That is how longevity is built. Because I'm closing a deal right now for $14,000, and it's from a year ago. So just so happens, like, she was in my CRM, she was in my Podio, and she came back a year later, and it was quick, bro. Like, she was ready to go. I got it locked up. I found a buyer the next day, 14 grand. So don't discriminate against the price. Same thing with this guy. I'm going to put him in my CRM, like I said, cold follow-up, 30-day follow-up, and just keep calling. That was like, what, 4 calls I just made? 3 or 4 calls I just made. So use this as an example. Build a relationship. Let me answer some of y'all's questions. What script are you using? My script. Email me if you want it. Do you do on-market and off-market properties? I don't do on-market. I do off-market. All right, time to study. Thanks, guys. No problem. There's a lot of information on the internet nowadays just to take advantage of what I would say. Okay, looks like y'all were arguing. Well, I don't work too much. Before the lender gets it back. Does anybody have any questions? Can a wholesaler wholesale a pre-foreclosure? Yes, but you can't wholesale it once it's foreclosed on. Oh, somebody already said that. Aren't FSBOs technically on market though? Can you turn that down a little bit? Aren't FSBOs technically on market? Technically they are. But here's a little hack that y'all could take, okay, to help get it off Zillow. So if you get a property locked up under contract and you want to market it out, but you don't want people to see the listing on Zillow, you tell them that you have a hard money lender and tell them that my lender only lends to me when I'm buying off-market properties. My lender is very investor friendly and he only lends to houses that I find off-market. So for me to get approval for this funding, you'd have to take it off Zillow. Say that to them, bro. Free cheat code. Free game. Free game. One of my students told me that. One of my old students, he's like one of bigger and better things now, but he told me that. That's a good thing to say whenever you're trying to get it taken off Zillow. Yes, technically, FSBOs are on market, technically, but not really. It's off market. On market is MLS. Okay, do you do novations? Yes, I absolutely do. I have 3 novations closing this week. Novations is the way to go, bro. If it's priced too high, like that house, I would novate it, but he already on game. He wouldn't let that happen. Y'all got any other questions? Coming live from the. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Because if not, I'm about to end this. What are novations exactly?
Oh, hell no.
So novations, the CRM I use is called Close CRM, CLOSE CRM, Close CRM. But novations are basically when you just partner with the seller to work together to sell the property. So novation is a very vague term, but generally that's what it means. So a novation could be where I get it under contract with the seller and I go in there and I fix it up a little bit, clean it up, paint, and then I'll list it on the MLS. Or a novation could be I just get the seller to sign this certain part of a contract and I just list it on the MLS without doing anything to it. And that way I could get more money for it. So you do the novation for deals that are like 30 to 50K above what you need it to be at. You just slap it on the MLS. Novations have made me money, y'all, for real. So, yeah. And in order to get a novation, just really all you got to do is find a realtor who's cool with you, and they know what wholesaling is, and they know what novations are. And that's it. Just throw it to them. That's how I got my novations. You could go to a realtor and like pay a flat listing fee. You could do that also. It just depends. Or you could just find a cool ass realtor. That's what I would do. Find a cool ass realtor who will just novate all your deals. No hassle. They list it, just throw it on the MLS, no problem. It's a way better way to get more buyers and to get like higher paying buyers. You know, because you'll find somebody who wants to live in it, who will buy it. Make sure the seller is in agreement with doing the novation. Absolutely. Or you could go on Tony Mont. I think his name is Tony Montague or whatever, the dispo guy for Eric Klein. You can go on his Instagram profile right now and he'll tell you what to say. It's so fire the way he words it, bro. So they do it for every property. So Eric Klein gets a property under contract and they will post it on Zillow and the MLS and Investor Lift. They'll post it on all these places. And sometimes the seller will see it and they'll call and they'll be like, hey, why is my property listed on the MLS? And Tony Mont says, you say, hey, Mr. Seller, that's a great question. We actually have that, you acknowledge, address, and overcome. So, hey, Mr. Seller, that's a great question. A lot of the deals that we close, or a lot of the sellers that we deal with typically ask that. He said, it's a part of our process to streamline the sale process. He tells the seller, we buy 30 to 50 houses every single month. And so whenever we get houses locked up, we want to make sure that we streamline the entire process. So look at this as kind of a pre-sale, like a coming soon. So yes, it's listed on the MLS, but that's for the end buyer. who's going to buy it after we fix it up. So if you want the exact script, the exact words, just go on Tony Mont's Instagram. Just go on Tony Mont's Instagram. I think it's called, the reel is called Seller Objections and like Zillow Objections or something like that. But he tells you exactly what to say when a seller objects to you posting it on the MLS. But me personally, they're going to read over my contract. They're going to see some shit in there that says like I'm listing your house. So yeah, I always tell my sellers, I'm like, look, this is what I say. I'm like, look, it wouldn't work for me as a cash deal. As a cash deal, I would need to be at X, but I do have a strong network in this area, and they actually buy a lot of houses similar to this one at retail value. I could market it out to them. I would just need written permission from you saying that I can market it out to my network. You know, I would just say that. It works every time. I would just need written permission from you saying that I can market it to my network, and they just sign the normal contract. That's it. How many calls do you make a day? What are your KPIs? Well, 20 conversations minimum and 3 offers is the basic for Zillow. Yeah. But when you have marketing, when you're starting to pay for marketing, it gets a little different. You can still make 3 conversations. I mean, you can still make 20 conversations and 3 offers, as long as I'm still using Zillow. But to get that, when you're paying for marketing, you need money. So altogether, my company does lead management does 100 dials. You know, we try to set up at least 1 appointment a day, 1 to 3. We want 3 appointments a day. And those appointments turn into offers. But then we got disposition conversations, and we got transaction coordinating, and then we got JV leads coming in. We got 10 cash buyers coming in a day, and we got 4 JV leads a day. So, I mean, I'm not just counting just my conversations, you know? So when you start paying for marketing and you start building a team, you're going to do more than the KPIs, more than 20 conversations and 3 offers. But if you have no money and you're doing this for free by yourself, you want to have 20 conversations and 3 offers. That's it. And in the beginning of doing that, it's going to be mostly talking to sellers, mostly calling new people from Zillow. It's going to be really hard to get those 20 conversations in the beginning, like the first 2 weeks. But after like 2 weeks of doing it consistently, and you get used to it, and you built a habit out of it, and it's a part of your daily routine now it gets easier, not only because you've done it for so long, but because now the conversations are broken up into 5 new Zillow offers, or 5 new Zillow conversations, 5 new seller conversations. So it's lead generation, lead acquisition, lead management, and transaction coordinating. Then you got dispositions. So it's a lot easier to have those 20 conversations now, like after you do it for like 2 weeks, because now you have all these other conversations going on. A conversation is defined as when you say a sentence to somebody, either verbally or through text, and they say a sentence back. So on those days where it's really hard to get those KPIs, you want to give yourself some leeway to make sure that you hit the KPIs. You can't go to sleep at night until you hit the KPIs. If you're doing this full time and you don't have a job or whatever, you need to have 20 conversations and 3 offers. And if you don't do that, well then, probably not going to see success. But if you're doing this full time and you have no money, guarantee you could get a deal. Guarantee you, if you hit those KPIs. 20 conversations and 3 offers. The mentorship, the Discord is just so, one, I'm coaching you every single day, and I'm holding you accountable. You have my direct line. You call me whenever you want and all that. And like I answer your questions and analyze your deals. But it's also for the accountability. We're in there. You see me every single day. Y'all see me in there making cold calls every single day. If I don't post a picture, then I forgot to post a picture. But I'm in there every single day. I never miss a day. But if you hit those KPIs every single day, you will get a deal in 90 days or less. It's not going to take 90 days, though. It's not going to take 90 days. I don't care what anybody says. You do 20 conversations and 3 offers. And you don't be a bitch, right? You don't make excuses. You hit the numbers regardless of how you feel, regardless of what the market is doing. You hit the KPIs. Guarantee you'll get a deal. Rich Wonders is the king of novations for real. He said 20 conversations. Yes. 4 deals a month. 4 contracts signed a month. That's also the KPI also. 4 contracts signed every single month. Why do you stay away from on-market properties? That's just not my niche. That's just not my strategy. Some people do that. I don't do that. Some people only do sub 2. Some people only do seller finance. Like, some people only do on-market, direct to agent. Or they do direct, whatever, through agents. I just don't do that. That's just not my niche. I like talking to the seller, talking directly to the seller and seeing what their pain points are. You get deeper discounts. You get steeper discounts, to be honest, right? On Zillow, it's possible to make, absolutely it's possible to make $30,000. Actually, one of my old students, he just made $30,000 from on market. It was on the MLS, but I think he found it on Zillow. So you can make, it is possible, but you're more likely to get those fatter deals off market, like completely off market. So other than FSBO, how do you generate your leads? So we have cold callers and we have text blasting and then we have JV leads. Those are my 3 lanes of marketing right now. And so but inside of text blasting and cold calling, there's follow-ups, there's referrals. So on top of like my 3 marketing channels, I'll also have momentum from me just doing this for so long. But the cold calling is really good. If y'all want mentoring on that, like how to start paying for marketing and setting up systems, so like the leads come to you and you just dealing with the leads coming in, I could teach y'all how to do that. That's not that hard. It just takes money. But if you want to like get free leads, I could teach y'all how to do that for cheaper. And I hold you accountable in the Discord every day. But that mainly pertains to on-market offers, 5 to 10 a day. What are you talking about? But that mainly pertains to, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you teach how and what markets to target? Absolutely. Obviously. Absolutely. Got to know which markets to go in. Spend all day. I think Alex Ramosi, we just read about that in Alex Ramosi's book, $100 Million Offers. He said you could have a great offer. You could have a great marketing system or a great sales pitch. You could have all this great stuff, the best price, best value. But if you're in a shitty market, you're hit. Same thing with wholesaling. If you don't have buyers buying in that market, you're done. You're hit. You're done. You're hit. You need to find deals that buyers want, because that's what we're doing. Ask me any questions y'all want. I just made 4 cold calls. Just gave what? 1 offer or 2 offers? If y'all have any questions about wholesaling, how to start, obstacles, y'all got me right here. Do you wholesale in your backyard? That's how I got my first deal. My backyard is Louisiana. That's how I got my first deal. I just called somebody from Louisiana, or a deal in Louisiana. They didn't answer, but yeah, I called in Louisiana. And I showed it on this live earlier. Y'all could call that lead in Louisiana and I'll get it sold. But yes, absolutely, I wholesale in my backyard. How much do you charge for teaching the free lead method? Right now it's $1,000. It's $1,000 right now. All right, let me say something about this $1,000. I've only been coaching for 8 months. Oh, I thought you were based in Dallas. I am based in Dallas, and yes, I wholesale here too. Yes, I wholesale in my backyard, no matter where I'm at. But this $1,000, bro, I've only been coaching for 8 months, and I've helped in total at least 11 people close their first wholesale deal in just 8 months. My goal for the year was to help 10 people this year. That was my goal for the entire year, and I accomplished that. Man, my goals was to make 100 grand. Like, dude, I crushed that goal. I got that in 1 day, 1 month. But it came to me in 1 day. So I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to teach people how to get a deal. I know how to get deals. Like, I have 3 novations closing this week. Like, and I have an off-market property closing this week. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. and I know how to teach people how to get deals, and I care. I care the most. So the thing is, like I said, with $1,000, guys, at the end of October, that shit's going up. Like I'm doing way too much for like too little, you know what I mean? And back then I was doing it for $10, and guys, I just know for sure, for a fact, I could get you a deal. All you gotta do is put your trust in me. That's all you gotta do. Trust me, trust the process, and just show up every day. How can you lose with that? You're not paying for a course. You're not paying for a Facebook group or something. You're paying for me to show up every single day and lead you in the right direction for 90 days consecutively, no days off. You can't get that anywhere else. I don't care where you go, bro. You cannot get that. And my reputation's on the line, like my name's on the line. Like, you just go look at my testimonials, bro. Like, look at my other students. Ask any of my students whether they got a deal or whether they didn't get a deal, whether they quit or whether they didn't quit. Like, they'll tell you I'm the real deal. I'm like, nobody cares like me. You're not going to get this value anywhere else. Yes, you get a course. Yes, you get all the toys and trinkets, like all the extra shit that you have to pay thousands of dollars for. You're going to get that. That's bonus. That alone is the value right there. All my contracts, scripts, the community, all that shit, that alone is worth more than $1,000. But the real shit that you're paying for is the accountability and just working with me every single day to guarantee that you get a deal in 90 days or less. So, but at the end of, so on the 1st, September the 1st, the prices go up. Like, I have to. It just doesn't, that's the only thing that makes sense. Because $1,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, to some people it might be. But even if you don't have $1,000, I'll work with you, you know? What's up? All right, DM me. But even if you guys don't have $1,000 right now, you can lock in your spot. Like, I don't even like selling this shit. I really don't like selling this shit, like acting like I'm selling it, but there's a purpose behind it. It's not just making money because, like I said, I don't make money from coaching. I make money from wholesale real estate. That's one thing I know how to do, and I know how to teach people how to do it. The whole purpose of me even starting it, coaching, like I said, I was coaching for free and I was coaching for $10. The only reason I did it is because I want to help other people. I want to help other beginner wholesalers. That's who it's targeted to, beginners. It's just ones, though. Y'all thought I was about to pull out the 10 bands? The 10? The 10 pack? Have y'all held 10 bands before? Come on now.
10 bands.
10 bands, 20 bands, 30 bands, 50 bands.
Punches, man.
Have y'all held that money before? Because I could help you hold that money. How do I lock in a spot now? All you gotta do is pay, bro. But didn't you already pay before? What watch are you watching? AP. Go to Draco for the BT3 Draco for the watches. I need to charge this phone or it's gonna die. Shout out BT3 Draco. Alright, just message me, bro. Just message me again and I'll message you after this live. But yeah. If y'all have any questions, make sure to ask. Because I'm about to turn this live off. Ask the questions. My boy. Damn, that's the wrong charger. Alright. Have you tried wholesaling land? Yeah, I think I've closed a wholesale land deal. Like 2 of them. Yeah, I closed like 2 land deals. It's land is it's just a different niche. That's all. Like the other person said, why don't I do on market? Land is just a different niche. Like I don't primarily do land, but I do land, and I have friends that do land. So if a land deal comes across my desk, I know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Practice makes perfect. Keep calling. You see, I just made the 4 cold calls. I'm gonna leave this up on my profile so y'all could rewatch it, rewatch how I talk to the sellers and everything. Yeah, about to call some more. And are you done for the day? No, I gotta call somebody after this. I really have to call somebody. I gotta do a follow-up call. So no, I'm not done for the day. I've done a land deal, but stuck on what I should do. I've done a land deal, but you're stuck on if you should wholesale land or houses? I mean, they're different things. Each has their own pros and cons. Each one has their own pros and cons. Either way, the entire market is slowing down, but that's not an excuse. But each of them has their own pros and cons. I mean, if you got connections, double down on what works. Because, bro, I've watched you since the beginning, and you really made it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But I'd say do what works. If you have connections to close more land deals, do it. If you want to know how to close a wholesale deal, I mean, all that's on my YouTube, and I'll teach you how to wholesale. The thing with me is, I guarantee that you'll close the deal. You just got to do the work. I guarantee that, I can make you 10 grand, or I could at least get you a deal, but I could definitely make you 10 grand if you keep going. Absolutely, 100%, 110%. I'm convinced and convicted. I have conviction that I know I can make anybody $10,000. Absolutely. Do you think that New Jersey is a bad market to do wholesaling in? New Jersey? No? That's like by Virginia and stuff, huh? Or Philadelphia, huh? I don't know where New Jersey is. No, it's not a bad market. I think you just got to go where the money is. You said off Zillow, though? Yeah, for free? If you want to get a deal for free in 90 days or less, yeah. Zillow. Off Zillow, absolutely. But if you got some money, I'll show you how to spend the money to get leads. I'll show you how to spend the money to get a system going.
I'm about to go get some money or spend some money.
But if you don't have money, then yes, Zillow. Just got to dial in your numbers. And that's really the mentorship is just for accountability, to make sure you dial your numbers and to coach you through your cold calls. We do the cold calls together and everything, but you could definitely make 10 grand you can make 30 grand off of Zillow. I've done it. My students have done it multiple times. You can make 10 grand off of Zillow. Absolutely, 100%. In 90 days or less. It shouldn't take you 90 days, though. I don't think New Jersey is a bad market.
New Jersey.
All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live, but if y'all want to become a student, y'all just DM me. Because on September the 1st or November the 1st, it's the deadline. I'm charging.
Going up.
I'm charging way more, but you could at least lock in a spot now. And I'm gonna hold your spot. That way, after it does go up, you don't have to pay that shit. I signed up a while ago, but I never really locked in. Yeah, bro, you gotta lock in. I remember. Yeah, you were in. You were in all the way, and then you just stopped showing up.
It's $1,000.
Yeah, it's $1,000. Let me see. No, I'm just kidding. That's $100. Yeah, I remember you, bro. Just lock in. You see me in there. I'm in there every day. Every single day. My boy Alec. What's good, Alec? Hey, if y'all want y'all's deals dispoed, well, I shouldn't even give away the secret sauce like that. Alec is the secret sauce for real. Alec will sell your deal for you for sure.
Is he the investor list?
No, not the other one that I called. But yeah, he does, yeah.
Will he take $250 to list my property?
$250? $250?
Yeah.
On Investor Lift?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alec, would you take $250 to list somebody's property on Investor Lift? If you're even listening. What is the cost of good leads? Well, that's a trick question. What is the cost of good leads? He said, yeah.
All right, give me his digits.
All right, I'm going to give you his number. Most essential part of the wholesale deal. Closing it. I'll do it for free and just cut me in if it sells.
How much, dude? How you trying to get 50% of the
He wants that flat fee.
I mean, I'll pay you more if I'll pay you like more if it sells. Like, we can talk. Give me a number.
All right. Psych, I'm not connecting y'all. I'm the middleman in that bitch. I gotta get my cut.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to do that shit.
I mean, fuck.
Pay a connection fee.
Yeah, connection fee. Ooh, I wouldn't give you his number. Hell nah.
I didn't charge you for a meal. And Tommy, that's what
The meal wasn't really the connect. It was Tommy.
Yeah, but that
I did that on my. Yeah, but you did.
That's worth
you
like
opened the door. You opened the door.
that's worth at least.
He said-
how much Tommy worth? $1 million?
Tommy is worth how much he made me so far. So
How much? Is
35 plus like 40 grand maybe.
that?
But somebody said, what is the cost of good leads? And I was like, well, that's a trick question. What's the value of a good lead? Or like, what's the front end cost of a lead? What's the back end cost of a lead? You know, a good lead could be worth 100 grand. You know, for example, the deal that I did, 200 grand. A good lead could be worth 200 grand, but you only paid, maybe $100 to get the lead. $20 to $100 to get the lead. Most essential part of closing a wholesale deal is closing it. The most essential part of closing a wholesale deal I mean, finding the buyer is obviously the part that gets you, well, no. The most essential part of closing a deal is that initial acquisition call. And getting them on the phone, getting them to like you, trust you, and want to do business with you. That's going to protect your deal. That's going to get you a deeper discount. And that's going to hold you in good standing if you want to do extra shit with the property. Like really blast it out or post it on the MLS or whatever. You know, having that first initial phone call, that acquisition phone call, that is the most valuable skill. That is the most valuable skill. It's the foundation skill. Over the phone sales is the foundational skill. But then as you grow, then you have to learn leadership. Then you have to learn systems and processes. Then you have to know how to organize, like CRM. But the first most important skill and the most important of closing a wholesale deal is that acquisition call, that first initial acquisition call of getting it locked up. To close it, what is the most important thing to get it closed? That acquisition call. That first call of, hey, I was calling about your house on Main Street. Yeah, I seen it on Zillow. How you doing? That first call is that's the most important call, hands down. Hands down. He said, all right, he's down. Buy homie's program, he will make you your money back. That's a fact. It's better to find a house for a buyer than a buyer for a house. However, nutting up and calling is definitely needed. So I believe in the opposite. I mean, Vince actually believes that, like, find a buyer before you find a house, but I don't believe in that. Absolutely not. Fuck that. Because Jerry Norton even tells you, like, at that point, you're working for the buyer. We're not trying to work for buyers. We're not trying to be an employee for investors. We are the boss. We are the CEO. We're not working for no investors. Because once you start doing that, once you start working for the investor, and you bring only him deals, then he's going to start saying, look, man, come on, I really need it at this price. Come on. I'm buying all your deals. Come on, hook me up. He's gonna ask for that steep discount. You can make more money by having complete control of your dispositions and not reverse engineering the whole thing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Alright,
Just
I'm
find the
not
deal
out here,
first.
bro.
All right, peace.
Don't forget to lock the door, please.
All right. Watching me on the cameras.
Alright, bro.
All right, peace. All right, I'm about to end this live for real. Ask me any questions. If nobody has a question, I'm about to end it in like 30 seconds. New Revenge merch. Exclusive. Only drop once. Exclusive as fuck. So first find buyers. No. Don't find buyers first. Find houses first. You want to find a deal first, because if you find a deal, a buyer's going to come, guaranteed. Even if you don't know if it's a deal, I've closed a lot of money like that. I've closed a lot of deals like where I didn't know it was a deal. Actually, the 3 Novation deals that I have right now that are closing this week are deals that I didn't know if they were deals or not. I just said, well, look, I can market it out for you. Market it out. I found buyers like quick. So find the houses first. Find the deals first, then post them on Facebook Marketplace. That's what I did to start out. But yes, he's ultimately correct. Yeah, so it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to get a deal, like find a house first. What's your markets? If you're asking me, what's my markets? Texas. I'll do a little bit of Louisiana and Mississippi, but mainly Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. Georgia and Ohio as well. But I mainly focus on Texas, Florida, and North Carolina. That's what I mainly focus on. Yeah, and just to finish my question on that, or finish my answer on that, whatever, it's not easy. Cold calling on Zillow is not easy, bro. But like, I mean, if y'all rewind this live, you could see like me cold calling the leads. I make it look easy, but bro, that's just not easy. Like, especially in the beginning, I got good at it, but you got to put in those hours and those reps. What's good with Philly? The market? Philadelphia? I have a student who wholesales in Philadelphia right now. Or no, I think he does wholesale in Philadelphia. I don't know. But Philadelphia's not bad. Philadelphia's not too bad. It's easy to do, but the hardest to do. All I know is calling leads, whether they're on Zillow or whether you paid for them. If you don't know what the fuck to say, like, you're gonna fuck it up. Even if, I always tell my students, like, the goal of the first 2 weeks is to get you comfortable with doing the KPIs and get you comfortable with making phone calls. Because let's say somebody handed you a $100,000 lead and they were a laydown. You wouldn't know what to do with it, even if it was a laydown. Texas, North Carolina, Florida, absolutely. It's easy to do, but yeah, so you got to know how to talk to KPIs. What's that? It's key performance indicators. 20 conversations, 3 offers, and 4 contracts signed a month. 20 conversations a day, 3 offers a day, 3 verbal script offers of 30 minutes each a day, and then you want 4 contracts signed a month. Yeah, but that's just not easy. That shit is not easy. You get pissed off. You get the sellers cursing you out for no fucking reason. You gotta learn how to control your anger, control your emotions. Calling sellers is not easy, bro. This shit ain't easy. Wholesaling is not easy. All y'all see is that payday. And the payday is real. The payday is definitely real. But just like with anything, like, you gotta get good at it. And if you pay a coach, you could shorten your learning curve, right? You could shorten your learning curve. Instead of going like this, you go like that. Shorten the learning curve. And you skip a lot of mistakes that, if I'm your coach, I would teach you how to avoid the mistakes that I made, right? But if you're doing it on your own, everybody makes the same mistakes. Like, everybody, there's beginner mistakes. So like Like, there's beginner questions. Like, every beginner asks me the same questions, for sure. Tenacity. How do you tell if the seller is lying to you about condition of the property if it's not listed on Zillow or Redfin? If the seller's lying? Well, that comes to your sales skills and your discernment skills. I had a so-called seller call me nigga. Was pissed. I was pissed. Fuck him. So, if the seller's lying about the condition, you just got to figure that shit out. You just got to get it locked up. Get that shit locked up. Is it locked up? Get it locked up. And it's not listed? What is it, on Facebook? Get that shit locked up, bro. Lock it up. You'll find out if he's lying or not when you send a buyer there. But if it's at a cheap price, get it locked up. Post that bitch, and then you'll have buyers go there. But there's a way to find the right buyers. There's a way to find, like, vet out your buyers and find the right buyers. So whenever you do send the right buyer, you want to get those buyers to take pictures for you. They're going to take pictures for you, send it to you. Now you know what the house looks like, and you could actually post the real thing. So I would say get that house locked up. You'll find out if he's lying or not. But also, you got to be able to tell those things. You got to be able to tell if a seller's lying to you or not. Like, you just have to be able, like, something ain't right. I've had that happen a lot of times. Like, I'm on the phone with somebody, and I'm like, something ain't adding up. You're lying, or you're not the seller, or something. Something's not adding up. What was your first deals process like? You could go on YouTube. You could go on my YouTube. It's the 3rd video I ever uploaded. So if you go on my YouTube, click on videos or click on uploads and scroll all the way down. My first video is me saying I got my first deal. My second video is me saying I think I bought a truck or something. And my third video is me explaining in great detail how I got my first wholesale deal. So if you really want to know the in-depth process of how I got my first wholesale deal, the journey and everything, what I went through, all the bullshit I went through, all that. It was a lot. I went through a lot to get that first deal. I'm telling you, and that's why I find, like, purpose and, like, helping people get that first deal, because it's a spiritual journey. It's like a spiritual journey. You got to learn how to be an entrepreneur. Like, you got to teach yourself how to start perceiving things differently, how to perceive things in an opportunistic way. Like, you have to be able to see opportunities where normal people don't see them. Your discernment skills, your sales skills, bro, ain't nothing like, let me tell you something. The hardest deal is your first deal. That's why I find purpose in coaching. Because I want to help as many people get over that barrier as possible. Help as many people get over that as possible. Go through it. Learn that you could make money on your own. You don't need a 9 to 5. You don't need somebody to hand you a paycheck to make money. Anybody can make money. Promise you. And so, yeah, go watch that video on how I got my first deal, bro. I tell, like, the whole transition from me quitting my 9 to 5 to me, like, actually taking wholesaling serious to, like, doing it every day and going through the obstacles and finally getting my first deal. That shit is very, very, very inspirational, and it's a crazy journey that you got to go on, y'all. The first deal is always the hardest deal. Just remember that. It's not easy. It's not fucking easy. If you're not staying up at night, like, stressing, like, you ain't doing enough. Is your YouTube your IG account's name? Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Isaiah Malonzon 504. Or just Isaiah Malonzon. But it's a link in my description. You can just click the link in my description. And that will lead you to my YouTube. Bunch of free game on my YouTube. Y'all subscribe. It's crazy how many subscribers I got right now. It's actually insane. Free game on my YouTube, teaching y'all how to wholesale. I give it all away for free. The coaching is really just for exclusive access to my folder of, like, templates and everything I have for wholesaling. You have access to all that. Like my entire Google Drive, I just give that to you in a course and everything. But on top of that, it's the community. So you get in the community with other students who are in the same boat as you, doing it just as hard, just like you. We all talk together in the morning meetings. We all cold call together, hold each other accountable. And you just get to work with me every day. Like, that's a fucking steal. That's an actual fucking steal. Every single day consecutively, I take no days off. Me, as a coach, I take no days off. That's a steal. You can't get that anywhere else. That shit crazy. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live. But unless somebody asks me a question real quick, I'll answer it real quick. But if I don't get a question in like 30 seconds, I'm about to dip and check my DMs. If y'all want to DM me, just DM me, y'all. I'll answer it. I'll answer it right after this live. All right, 30 seconds. So I just put the timer on. So make sure to if you want to be a student, y'all, it's super fucking cheap right now. It's actually insane, and I'll work with you on like locking your spot in and having a down payment or something. But that shit's super fucking cheap right now, and the prices are going up at the end of the month. Subscribe to the YouTube. All right, and if you don't have the money, let's say you're hard-headed and you want to do it on your own. That's okay. That's all right. I was hard-headed. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. Take the KPIs and the free knowledge that I give you. 20 conversations, 3 offers a day. Go look on my YouTube on how to make those 3 offers and how to have those conversations. And you got it. Just don't quit, y'all. Don't fucking give up and stop being consistent after 3 days. Don't do that. You want to fucking be a loser? Shit's not easy. Wholesaling is not easy. If you think it's easy, you're fucked up in the head. It's not easy. It's hard. And that's why it's valued. It's because it's hard to get. But after you get good at it, now it's easy. See, I'm closing deals left and right, easy. But it's because I never gave up and I kept going at it. You know, now I got old people from my past like calling me up. For real, that shit crazy. Like, everybody and their mama from my past. Oh my God, you're doing so good, bro. Yeah, like nobody sees like those lonely nights of you like grinding it out, leveling it up, trying to figure that shit out. Being broke as fuck. Nobody sees that. But that's part of the journey. Never quit and invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, be disciplined, work hard, good shit. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely true. Wholesaling is a simple concept, but hard as fuck to execute properly. That's exactly right. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's very, very simple. A robot or a monkey could do it. That should let you know right now. If a robot or a monkey could do it, that means if you don't make it happen, you're lazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, simple, not easy. Just don't give up. Take the free knowledge that I give you on YouTube. Take it, run with it. You could comment on my shit and ask me questions. I'm going to answer. I'm going to respond back. Especially if it's a comment on YouTube. I'm going to respond. But yeah, take the free game that I give y'all. Just never, never fucking give up. Never fucking quit. You got this. All right? I'm about to end this live right now. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. And if you want to be a student, work with me one-on-one for 90 days consecutively, non-stop. Keep you accountable every single day. Then just DM me. We'll talk about it. Yeah, prices go up on the 1st. All right, y'all. Peace. Wait, you're going to see my comments on YouTube? Yes. Yes, I see every comment on YouTube. I see every single comment. Feel me? I got YouTube Studio. See, I see all my comments. All right, y'all, and I respond to all of them. Safety, I'm hit, UNDM. That's a bet. All right, y'all. Stay motivated. Never fucking quit and get 1% better today. If you got more calls to make, go make them. Get off this live. Go make the calls. All right, I'm going to see y'all. Peace.